What's up, Steel Mace Warriors? Coach Victoria Islas from steelmacewarrior.com, and today I have a couple of 360 regressions that I want to share with you. So if you're a beginner and you're just getting started with those 360s, this video is for you. So let's jump in. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into these regressions. The first two that I'm going to share with you is actually something that I recently learned from Viking Ninja. I'm finally Viking Ninja certified level 1, so I'm super excited to be able to share what I learned there with you for free on this YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and show you the first two regressions. Now, typically when you do 360, you would be with your hands at the very end of the handle, right? And your hands would be stacked on top of one another. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to spread those hands apart. We're going to point that top finger and we are going to swing really, really slowly. So we're going to take this handle to our hip. Then we're going to bring it around and pull it back. Okay? So let's do that again. I know you can't see this hand very well. Let me see if I can step back a little bit. But this is what it would look like. Now it's a little bit funky for me because I'm wearing a sweater, but yeah, try not to wear a sweater when you do these things. All right, so the second regression to that would be, you do the same thing. You spread your hands apart, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it to the hip, but once we're ready to go over our shoulder, we're going to bring our hands together and then back, right? So again, we're going to bring our hands together and back. Bring your hands together and back. You see that? So I'm just practicing, you know, how to do a 360 swing in steps. Regression. All right, so here is the third regression that I will share with you, and it's called the 360 halo. And really what it is, like I said, when you start with your 360, when you actually do a full 360, your hands are gonna be at the very end of the handle, nice and stacked. For this one, we're just gonna bring our hands stacked to the middle. Okay, to the middle of this mace. And all we're gonna do is swing around nice and slowly, or halo it around our shoulders, okay? Like so. Now you can also do this with a kettlebell if you wanted to, and it's gonna be 100 times easier because pretty much the length of the tool just shortened, right? And it's also a great regression to the Steel Mace 360 halo, and there's a lot of benefits to a kettlebell halo. So I would recommend doing it with the kettlebell, then the 360 halo, or you can just start with the 360 halo. Whatever you want, whatever you feel is right for you. You know your body well. Okay, finally, this last regression is something that I learned from Mr. Maceman, Rick Brown. And I actually like the way Rick Brown teaches the traditional 360 swing. He was actually the first coach that I went to learn Steel Mace, and I actually, looking back, I'm glad that he was the first coach that I physically went to go learn from, because he taught me a lot of the traditional swings. Okay, he taught me you know, just a different way of looking at Steel Mace training, and I'm really open to learning all the systems out there, but I really like the way he teaches it. So long story short, what you do is you bring the mace behind you, okay, and you start swinging it. All right, and you swing it by kind of rocking your hips side to side a little bit, and then let gravity kind of do its work. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull forward. All right, so let's do that again. You're going to bring the mace behind you. You're going to swing, okay, rock your hips side to side, then let you know, I guess you can use your hands a little bit to swing it too. Hips, little swing from gravity from your hands, your handies, and then you're gonna pull forward. All right, so that's also another great regression. It gets you used to the 360 swinging motion from the back and then pulling. All right, and then once you get that pull good, then you can start to push and then pull, right? Do your full 360 swings. All right, anyways, those were the 4 regressions that I wanted to share with you. I hope that you find them helpful for your 360 swing journey. I also want to let you know about all the awesome free PDF guides that are available on my website. You can go to www.steelmacewarrior.com and click on free resources, and you're gonna find a bunch of Steel Mace 360 guides and just a lot of great content on there, guys. Okay, it's completely free. Go check it out. I'll add a link below, and we're good. And don't forget to listen to the Steel Mace Warrior podcast if you haven't given a listen to it. It has some of the best coaches on the planet, and I highly, highly recommend it if you're just getting into Steel Mace training, or maybe you're already a Steel Mace enthusiast and you're looking for some motivation. I guarantee you'll get motivation from those podcasts. Anyways, thank you for being here. May the universe always flow with you. I'm out.